Because just like Ellie Pink said, homeless people, they have ID.
What's up, y'all? This your uncle. This is coming from Dana with the data. I'm trying to. Okay, you see the real Dana. This is the real Dana, and I really enjoy watching her because she's very informative. She's very informative, and she has Joe Brown on Judge Joe Brown in here, and I fucks with Judge Joe Brown. I fucks with him, and I like Dana with the data because she's not if it's wrong, it's wrong. Rather it's coming from black people and white people. She's be on here a lot getting in black people ass too. But let me show y'all something how stupid these people think we are as black people. I'm talking about black people. Now look at this black woman right here. And this is and to me this is some of the causes of what's going on in our community as black people when we look at people speaking for us. First of all, let's go back to the civil rights era, 70s, Black Panther Party, proud black people. When we had proud black people that was fighting for black people for real, they did not look like this. Their hair was not straight like white women hair. Okay, look at her. Okay, I'm gonna show you a picture. Look at her hair. Look at her hair. Now look at her hair. Look at her hair. Look at her hair. Now look at her hair. You understand what I'm saying? Part down, straight hair. Part down the middle. See the part down the middle? Now look at this. Straight hair, part down the middle. This is what I'm saying when we had black people that look like us, talk like us, fought for us. Now what this is black people where white people gave them a floor to boost ratings for their shows. And what this does is make money for the black woman, for the black man, but it also raise ratings for the show that they're on because it's ran by white people. And white people have mastered the art of manipulation. So now what they do, they get black people on their show. They get black. They create a show. They get black people that look like straight hair. Look, see, straight hair, straight hair, straight hair, straight hair. They get black women that done straighten their hair so they can look like these people. Right? They can look like these people. Then she got all this makeup on her face. Contoured her face. Contoured her cheekbones. Look at the cheekbones. Look at her nose. Contoured her nose. Contoured, look. So they can look as close to the people that they're supposed to be opposing. And they want us to believe that they are for us. Now, okay, not just the look. Now listen to what this woman is saying.
Please. And if a homeless person has an ID, why the hell can't a senior, a black American senior citizen have an ID, which they do? So you know these Democrat people are just, they're lying.
Yeah, this is Dana.
So
This is Dana.
this went viral, and I'm actually going to do actually I can do the reaction now. Save me time. So this is CNN with Abby Phillips, the round table.
This is Abby Phillips.
And I like Scott Jennings because he be giving it to him, honey. And these liberals and Democrats be mad, whether they black, white, or what have you. So again, these liberals and Democrats are trying to defend and create this narrative that is racist.
And what we have to also understand too, people, when we watching these shows, what's it, CNN, right? I think this is CNN. When we are watching these shows with these black journalists or on these shows ran by CBS, CNN, you have to understand that these people are being paid. They get paid. Do you think white people would actually, if they gave a fuck, would actually hire black people to be on their CNN, CBS shows that they have total control of to talk shit about them? White people don't care. They want this because this right here, they want you to talk shit about white people because you know why? It brings ratings for the show. And i.e., everybody eat. The white man eat and Abby eats. So listen to this shit.
And it is
controversy brings
to
money.
An ID when you vote because people don't have So I want to play this clip here and let's talk about it.
What what voting rights is he taking away from black voters?
Oh, if we look at
Yeah, I want you to see the other
that's
ones.
exactly
I want you
what
to see
we're
the other
talking
black
about.
ones.
That is actually going to continue to
Al.
disenfranchise
Al.
overwhelmingly a lot of people of color.
Al.
There are so many civil rights organizations that have run the data. If we look at the way that it is going to disenfranchise black voters, it's the same reason why Chuck Schumer called
Al.
it Jim Crow 2.0.
So-
This is the same precedent.
Al.
If we want to
You
continue.
haven't said how yet.
I am talking about it. It's
How?
the way that you're putting new poll taxes on this when you're making
Poll
people
taxes?
have. That's what we can call them now. It's kind of an idiom, right? If you want to say that people have to prove that they are citizens, that they have to prove with a voter ID, the reality is you're layering what is a constitutional right for the American people and making it harder for people to vote in this country, and it's going to disenfranchise black voters.
Concern you that
So this black woman is saying on national TV to vote. She's saying that people in the United States of America should not have ID proving that they are citizens of the United States of America to vote in the United States of America? This is what she's saying. That's what she's saying. This black woman right here is saying that. Now, what she is saying and what she's doing is actually backtracking everything that we fought for in the United States of America to be able to vote, to be able to be called citizens to vote, by having the right to vote, and having the right to vote required an ID. So she's saying erase all that, forget that, what our forefathers fought for. Our forefathers fight for the right to vote. Black people, we got killed for the right to vote and to present an ID. To prove that, hey, you know, I'm a citizen of the United States of America. Here's my ID. I want to vote. That's what she says. She's erasing all. She wants to erase all that.
you're making all these claims. You've yet to lay out how it's hurting anyone, but 76% of black voters think we should show an ID to vote. 80% of Hispanic voters, 83% of the American people. Are you saying that black voters
The
are
SAVE
too
Act
dumb to
isn't
know what's
just.
good for them? I
The
mean, it
SAVE Act
sounds
isn't just
pretty,
about.
it sounds pretty condescending.
Just
I
to be
mean,
clear, that's
Another,
not-
another one, another black woman. Look at her. Look, straight hair, straight hair. Look, straight hair, straight hair. Look. And this is who's representing us. Now y'all might sit up here and say, oh, it doesn't matter what a hair texture is. Yes, it does. How can you sit up here and actually say that you are pro-black, you're for black, but you look like this? You look like this. That means that you're not pro-black. You don't even like your own skin color. You don't even like your own hair texture. You don't like your hair texture. You don't like being black. So you look like this. So you go and straighten your hair. And then you sit up here and want to represent black people. I can take this. But this, how is that a representation of a proud black person? That's not. When you straightening your hair to look like this. You're straightening your hair to look like this. And then look at this makeup. And look at this contour. Straightening your nose, high cheekbones. You did everything to not look like what you're trying to represent. And this is sad.
you get
It's not
3/4
just
of black
about
voters
IDs.
That's not
who want
right.
voter ID.
But
To be clear, the SAVE Act
That's
is
a
not
bit more
just about
about.
ideas. The SAVE Act is about
So
proof
what?
of citizenship.
So what?
It doesn't. I actually.
It also makes it very hard for married women who are
I was just going to say. We talked about this before. It's not. It actually. There's an argument to be made that red state voters, women, poor white voters could be just as.
I know, you think they're dumb too, don't you?
Yeah,
I mean, that's the thing.
Nobody
I hear
thinks they're
these
dumb.
arguments. I've heard
I mean,
Democrats all
hold
week
on,
long.
Scott.
No,
They're actually what this man just said was true. So you think basically what she's trying to say is that a lot of black people don't have IDs. That's what she's saying. She's saying a lot of black people don't have IDs. So basically you're saying that black people are too dumb to walk to the fucking ID place and get a fucking ID. That's what she's saying. Oh, black people don't have IDs. There's a lot of black people that don't have IDs. Yo, are you stupid? You have to have an ID to walk in the United States of America. In some cities and some states, they will arrest your ass if you ain't got an ID. Because this is a way for the police and everybody, if something happened to you, this is a way for EMS to identify your ass. Or you will just be a John Doe sitting up in the goddamn morgue. This is the whole purpose of having fucking ID. This is the. It's not even. It's not. It's not. It's beyond criminal. It's beyond criminal. It's just about identifying your damn stupid ass. So if something happened to you, say for instance you have a mental breakdown. You don't know who the fuck you is because you don't have a mental breakdown. You walking around the streets fucked up. You dyslexic. I mean you just crazy right now because you had a mental breakdown. You ain't got no ID. Can't nobody know. Don't nobody know the fuck you are. And a lot of people don't commit crimes. So you do a fingerprint, they ain't got no fingerprints on your ass. A lot of times only times they have fingerprints on a lot of people is because people done their crimes. So they run your fingerprint. But a lot of people don't have fingerprints because they ain't did no fucking crime. So ID is the perfect example of having something so people can identify your stupid ass. And that's why I tell a lot of people comes in my club, they don't have no ID. And I look at these grown ass niggas and be like, you ain't got no ID? They be like, no, man, ain't got no ID. How you 25 plus ain't got no fucking ID? Like, just make it make sense. No, how you 21 plus ain't got no fucking ID, bro? I'm talking about grown ass 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds talking about, nah, man, I don't be carrying ID. What the fuck? And then get mad when they get stopped by the police and the police say, hey, yo, let me see your ID. And I ain't got no ID. They get mad when the police lock your ass up because they have to identify your stupid ass. And the only people that really don't have IDs is motherfuckers running from the law. But that's stupid because now you're going to get locked up anyway because you ain't got no ID. So the Democrats just be talking stupid.
Please don't. No. You listen.
There's a deflection from talking about comes racism.
I'm actually
right
talking.
there.
You should be thinking about your constituents or your.
I think they're smart enough to figure out how to
colleagues in
register to vote.
Kentucky. Hold on. Most Americans don't have a passport. Many Americans don't have access to their birth certificate. Many women, a majority of women who change their names for marriage have to provide additional proof that they've changed their names in order to register to vote.
I've heard Democrats make these same arguments.
Now, granted what she just said about the birth certificate, myself, I know I was born at, but I'm too lazy to go to Jacksonville, Florida and get my fucking birth certificate. I'm just too fucking lazy. Now, it is kind of hard to get your birth certificate because if you're not living in that county or the state that you were born, it is a little difficult. So if you're born in, say you born in New York, but you live in Georgia and you lost your birth certificate, yeah, you're going to probably have to go to New York and get your birth certificate, which, damn, I got to drive all the way to New York, fly to New York just for a goddamn birth certificate, yeah. But that's the possibilities of getting your birth certificate. You can get your birth certificate. And granted, a lot of people, and like everybody that's born in the United States of America was born in the hospital. So whatever state you were born in, whatever city you was born in, all you gotta do is go back to that state, that city, and get your fucking birth certificate. Go to the clerk of courts and get your fucking birth certificate. You're gonna have to show what? ID. You're gonna have to show ID. Like, come on, y'all. The Democrats are just making arguments about nothing. The Democrats want to be racist. The Democrats want to be racist. They want to be racist. They want to find reasons to be racist and to say racist shit. And it's not even about white people. It's just about us as black people not doing the proper things that we need to do. Another thing, like I said, and this voter ID shit is basically about immigrants coming to this country, wanting them to vote. There's a lot of immigrants that have not been picked up yet. And they want them immigrants to vote in the next election. All this shit is about. They don't have no IDs. They don't have IDs, so they want these immigrants to still be able to fucking vote. You cannot vote in a federal election without fucking being a United States citizen. You cannot vote in a fucking federal election if you're not a fucking citizen of the United States of America. Point fucking blank. And again, this right here is totally against everything that black people fought for. We fought so hard to be citizens of the United States of America. And now y'all are saying, the Black Caucus are saying, fuck what we fought for and what we died for, what Martin Luther King and Harriet Tubman and Marcus Garvey and Malcolm X and Elijah Muhammad, Farrakhan, fuck what all of them fighting about. Fuck what they fought about. They fought for us to be citizens of the United States of America. Now y'all sitting here saying, fuck the fight. Yeah, let them immigrants come on over here and be citizens. After we died and went through all the shit that we went to just to be citizens? Nah, bro, this shit crazy, bro. And this is what the Democrats are saying. Fuck what our ancestors and our forefathers fought for, to be citizens. We fought for so much shit. Jesse Jackson, the man just died. He could attest to the fact that with the shit that we fought for just to be citizens of the United States of America. And now these people in the Black Caucus and the NAACP and all these organizations are saying, forget what they fought for. Just let the people come on over here and be citizens. They ain't got to go through what we went through. They ain't got to go through what black people, what our forefathers went through, what our ancestors, our grandmothers, shit. Some of us still got grandmothers that lived in that fucking shit and grandfathers that lived through the civil rights era. So this is what we're saying, that the Democratic Party is a party full of shit. And they're pushing us back, and they're creating race issues when there is no race issues. They're creating issues when there's no issues. Everybody needs to have a fucking ID to vote. That's just point blank. And legal immigrants need to get the fuck out of this country or get citizenship the right way. That's the point. That's it.
Is about something that it's not.
You're saying,
it's not just about
married
it's
women,
also about
black
who has
voters,
access
and rural people are too stupid to figure out how to register to
me?
vote.
That's
No, that is not what she said. That is not what she said.
Are you saying they can't figure out how to vote?
Let me offer.
Are you saying they can't figure out how to vote?
I mean, really, that's what she said. She sat there and said that black people don't have birth certificates. And he was like, damn, you mean to tell me black people that stupid? They don't know how to go get a birth certificate? That's what you're saying? Come on now. Okay, if that's the case, then what Black Caucus and NAACP need to do is go around here and help these black people get fucking birth certificates. I mean, do something, goddamn. Besides get on TV and want to fight and talk racism when there ain't no racism.
That same argument.